good afternoon. It is Tuesday, and I am coming to you, Nancy Yawner, with Love to List and Keller Williams Realty, and I am coming to you from the heart of my home, my kitchen, where I come to you each week, and I love to share with you sometimes a little real estate, sometimes a little bit of health, and a little bit of home. And it's the beginning of the new month, which is when I like to provide a recipe for you. Hey, Vicki. Hey, Deborah. Anyway, so I am going to share this delicious, it smells so good in my home right now, this delicious roasted vegetable and Orzo pasta salad. And it's a great salad to have for yourself, your family, or to bring to a gathering of some sort. There's a lot of graduations happening right now. I know there's all kinds of weddings, so maybe a dinner the night before, or it's a great summertime salad as well, because you can serve it either a little warm or you can serve it cold. So, hey Mom, how are you? You can see I'm still in my workout retire because my day, I don't know if you guys have had this before, but my day just got away from me. So after my live, I am going to go for my walk, which is normally in the morning. Anyways, before I get going on this delicious salad, I want to tell you two quick real estate success stories, and Vicki, you're one of them. Vicki has a great story in the sense that we put our house on the market this weekend, and we had so many showings, right? The market is hot, hot, hot. So we had almost 30 showings, and we had about 20 people come to the open house, which was amazing. And part of that obviously is market driven. The inventory is so low. I do want to tell you something though, and it's something that I believe in my heart of hearts, that we got a great price and terms for Vicki, really excited for her, and we have some backups if something happens. Anyhow, the point is that I know for a fact that we wouldn't have done as great as we did if it hadn't been for Vicki's hard work and really listening to the advice. I mean, we've been working together for quite a while, and even though her home showed so nicely before while she was living there, for us, it's a product that we're bringing to market, right? We still want her heart in her home. We want her personality in her home, but we also want people to be able to see themselves in their home. And she updated her counters and her floors and put this warm paint color, like neutral on the walls. So she did everything right. And then of course our amazing stager, Teresa Gentry, did a beautiful job. And so it really is a team effort. And I just really thank Vicki for doing all that you did. And I think that's the reason why you had so much success. That's success real estate number one. And success story number two, before I make this delicious meal for you, I just wanted to tell you we actually had a buyer and that we had sold his condo, and we had a rent back period, and he was very specific as to where he wanted to live in Reston. And with the inventory so low, we were not finding it. So the bottom line, he had to go to some temporary housing. I said, well, let me go ahead and write a letter to this one area that you'd like. And we were out showing a property, wasn't gonna like it, wasn't for him, and I got a text from someone saying, hey, we got your letter, and would you like to come take a look at our townhouse? So, because he was upsizing from the condo to a townhome, and he works from home. So anyways, you can imagine it was a little disruptive for him. So we went and took a look at it, and we ratified a contract. So I'm so excited for him, and we're gonna do a really quick settlement because we got a great lender on it, Russ Harvey. We got a great title company, Vesta Title, and just a great team. I don't think I've talked to you too much about my transaction manager who does everything from contract to close, Kim Smith. So we've got a great team in place. And what a great success story. So on both occasions, our goal now is to make it as positive and smooth as possible and get these to the finish line, right? So yes, I help people buy and sell and invest in real estate. That is my full-time career. However, I do like coming to you from the heart of my home and sharing little bits and pieces of different types of value each week. And I love to connect and engage with you. So thanks for popping on. So let's talk about this pasta salad. I've gone ahead and made orzo pasta. And actually, when you make this, you actually want to put the dressing on it when it's warm. It'll absorb the dressing a little bit better. I don't know if you saw the picture online, but this is from Barefoot Contessa, Ina Garten, which I love. And this is orzo with roasted vegetables. So it's really super easy to do. You just have to make some things in advance, like roast your vegetables, and there's a couple of fun key ingredients that I'm going to show you. And anyway, so this is all been cooked, and it's a half a pound of orzo, and then I roasted eggplant, red and yellow pepper, red onion, and 2 kind of big cloves of garlic that was minced. So I roasted that for 425 for about 40 minutes. You can have them chunkier. I kind of like it a little bit more finer. I'm not big on eggplant, so but there's just a nice little hint of it. It's not overpowering. It's a baby eggplant, 1 red pepper, 1 yellow pepper, 1 red onion, and then the 2 cloves of garlic. So super easy. You just throw this in the oven. You toss everything in olive oil in a bowl with kosher salt and black pepper first, and then you throw it in the pan. So then, of course, oh my gosh, this smells. Let me put it here. There you go. Can you see that? This just smells so good. Ah, too bad I'm not having any company. And Jerry's out of town because he had to go to a funeral. So Deb, if you want to come on up. So it's just the right mix of color and flavors. So it's just so tasty. And you're just going to love it. So let me tell you a little bit. Let me put this aside. I want to tell you, so then there's the dressing. The dressing is lovely, and this is what makes this so tasty, but you have to use fresh lemon, and you use fresh lemon, good olive oil, kosher salt, and pepper. But I wanted to show you, I think I've shown this to you before. Here's my lemon juice here. I've already cut up 2 lemons, but I learned this from Daphne Oz. You see, there you go. And now I have a lemon juicer you can use, but if you want to just do it like this and you don't want the seeds, you just squeeze it into your hand. There you go. And the seeds go into your hand, and you just use your fingers like, you know, like a little sieve or something. There you go. And then you don't get the seeds. I'll do one more. It's just a nice way. Let's see there. Oh, that is full. 1/3 of a cup. And 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. Okay, so gotta get this close to here because it's kind of full. So fresh lemon is the key. Do not use lemon concentrate, please. That is not nearly as good. So, so that is your lovely, lovely, lovely dressing here. And the thing, I'm going to show you another little technique before I put this all together for you. So when you assemble it, you got your orzo, you've got your roasted veggies, you've got the dressing, and then you're going to assemble it with some goodies. But you get 15 basil, and I have basil here in my kitchen, right there on my sideboard over there. And I like both like light and dark leaves. So, but there's a couple things. Let me see if you guys can see this. A couple ways that you can do it. Sorry, I left my other scissors are in the dishpan there to be clean. So you can just go ahead and put your leaves and just go ahead and cut like nice thin strips like this with scissors. There's a name for it. My mom's on. She probably knows. Is it chiffonade or something like that? I don't know. I just snip up those basil leaves there. And then another way you can do it, let me just finish this real quick. Light and dark green leaves. I try not to get the stems in. But another way to do it, which Daphne Oz, I love her. You take the basil leaves and you kind of pillow them together and you roll it up like that. Can you see that? And then you go. And that's another nice way to cut up your basil. So there you go. You got your basil. They call for 4 scallions and really good feta. And this is 1/3 of a pound of feta. You could add more or less. You could also, if you wanted, you could add tomatoes to this. Might be really good. But let me put this together. Okay, so I guess I'll put the dressing on. I'm gonna not necessarily put all of it right now. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. You know, it smells so garlicky in here, and then the lemon and the basil. And so then you're supposed to put your little scallions, which if you don't have scallions, one of the things that I've used is chives. So you put those scallions on, even though there's red onion, but the red onion's roasted. So this gives it like a little fresh. And I love the thin ends of them with the little, all the green. I love that. So we can put in the nice basil. And then the feta, and then there's one last special ingredient. Oh, it looks so good. So let me just give that a toss. Oh, the lemon is just, you know, everything is just getting all nice and absorbed. Kind of looks like the picture. I'll have to show you the picture, which is amazing. I usually have a fumble somewhere. You guys have known that for a while, right? Let me just put a little bit more lemon. Get all that absorbed. Oh my gosh. Now, if you wanted, you could serve this like on a sweet little butter leaf cup. You could put it in there. If you wanted to add some, some spinach leaves, you could do that if you want to add more greens. But look at this special. This is roasted pine nuts. And that and the feta and the fresh lemon and basil. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. There you go. All right. So I've made it in just like a regular salad bowl. But isn't that just absolutely beautiful? Can you see that? Nice big chunks of feta. That's fairly healthy. I mean, you got carbs, but you know, it's okay to have a few carbs. And you got vegetables, you got nuts in there, you've got good pepper. You know, pepper is actually really good for you. So you could serve it in that, or you serve it certainly in a salad bowl, especially if you put some spinach there. You might want to add a little bit more dressing if that's the case. You could serve it in a pretty white bowl. I think white is always so nice. I think that's why caterers use that so much, is white bowls. You could go fancy. This reminds me of my sister Deborah. She loves roses. Or you could do clear, which is also really pretty to do. So you could serve it in anything like that. And then you can eat out of a bowl like that. Of course, you guys see my Blue Ridge. I call my Blue Ridge pattern. Kind of reminds me of the Blue Ridge. And then these are like my personal fave. I eat breakfast out of these. I eat salads. I eat soup. I love these. You can serve even tacos out of it. So here you go. A little there. And oh, you could also, this would be a nice dish too. I think this would be pretty. That was Southern Living. Remember that? I don't even know if they still have those, that line, but let me taste it. You know, it actually tastes a little bit better when those flavors kind of, This is so good. This will be a few of Jerry's lunches for the next few days because it's a lot. Maybe I can bring some over to my assistant. She has a big week this week. So good. Sorry, guys. I cannot tell you how good this is. Anyways, here's the picture. And you can get it online. I don't know if Deborah posted it. Here's the picture. There's my big chunky. So good. So, please, if you make it, please let me know, and let me know how much you like it, and if you like it as much as I do. Anyways, this is such a great month. There's a lot of weddings, like I said, a lot of graduations, school's getting out this month, and just a special time of year as we go into summer. So thank you all for stopping by, and again, thank you for trusting me with your real estate. And anyhow, next week I was going to do a little something out on the porch, but I know I did that last month. So what I thought would be nice is maybe provide you with some garden and kitchen hacks. I thought that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do next week. And in the meantime, thumbs up, lots of love, and keep smiling. Okay? All right, see you next week.